Hello everyone, and welcome to an extremely late night Monster Hunter World Iceborne livestream. For me it's about 4:18 a.m. in the morning. I almost said 4:20, but then I'd have to say blaze it, wouldn't I? So we're back on the PlayStation 4. Big shout out to Thumper World and Wellix for helping me obtain PlayStation Network as well as a save wizard. Finally, I've modded in. Most of the game has been modded in for me. I was having trouble having the motivation to play on 3 different consoles. It's way too much grinding. You really experience burnout very quickly if you try to... some of you guys probably experience burnout just grinding your one character. So I was experiencing it because I had 3 characters and it was just too much. You worked really hard for 3 characters, and at the end of all your work, you just had 3 kind of poor characters because your work was divided. You didn't get that far with any of them. So no more of that. We have Save Wizard on PlayStation. On the PC, we're going to have mods as well that help me. And then the Xbox will be the only account where I do normal grinding. That'll be the only account where I do normal grinding. Now that we've got a lot of the equipment, the materials, and the decorations on our PlayStation account, I can get back to playing around with defensive builds. One of the things I think a lot of the Monster Hunter live streamers and YouTubers do, they work very hard on figuring out how do I deal the most damage. And I would like to do something very different on my channel. I would like to figure out what is the very best defense. And it's hard to define that, and that's why we have to kind of keep playing around with it. You have to have something that you add to your build that just kind of shakes you and go, wow, that was really good. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Patrick Armour, he says, finally caught you live, love your content and your huge weenie. Thank you very much. My index is huge. I'm glad to I'm glad you caught me live. Patrick, I have a friend in real life named Patrick. Let me update the snack fund for you. Hugest PP. What are you talking about, man? Okay, there we go. What a timing, lunching while watching your stream. Oh, you must be living really somewhere else in the world. Yeah, for me it's 4:20 in the morning. Matt says, yeah, I'm still up, so what? How's it going, SVG King? Ooh, we're getting closer to the summer vacation, aren't we? We're at the end of February, so we're heading into March. I'm excited for that. I'm sure a lot of my audience will actually grow because of that. Summer vacation. Grab my Xbox controller. We don't need that. We need a PlayStation controller. Let's see if anyone joined, by the way. All right, we got Queen Crook. How's it going, Queen Crook? Man, we're going to have a busy night, huh? So, the best defensive skills in the game. This is hard to define. There's no, speedrunner, you know what I mean? There's no way to measure good defense, I guess is what I'm arguing. You could define defense by... Oh, am I lagging? Hold on. I think it's saying that I'm lagging. Oh, your YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Don says, it's 4 a.m. for you. Are you sleeping after the stream, or did you wake up early? I don't know when I'll fall asleep. I'll eventually fall asleep. I have trouble sleeping. I think it's because all I do is think about working. But we're getting some lag right now. I'm hoping this clears up very soon. There's nothing for me to close on my laptop, so I don't know what could be causing it. Greetings from... How's that pronounced? Is that pronounced Cologne? I might be pronouncing that wrong. So, I apologize for the lag. I'm sure it will clear up soon enough. It usually does. Yeah, it looks like it's clearing up now. He said, love that Valentine wife left me joke of yours. Oh, thank you very much, man. Did you know I actually lost a bunch of subscribers because of that? Isn't that funny? So we're going to go to skills, and we're going to actually look at armor set bonus skills. And I was looking at this before the live stream. There's something I'd really like to test out, and that's hasten recovery. So I feel like we've forgotten about hasten recovery. I'd like to experiment with that. Tool Specialist Secret, we were playing around with that. It's very powerful. It's also kind of expensive. So Tool Specialist Secret is very cool. What else was there? Super Recovery. We've been playing Valhazak Super Recovery, and I was impressed with how much I like it, actually. It was feeling pretty good. Here's Bazocu's Guts. Guts is always good, especially for monsters that can one-shot you through your defense no matter what your defense is. That's when Guts becomes valuable. There's Guard Up, Protective Polish, Slugger Secret. A lot of skills we don't ever play with, by the way. Poison Duration, Stam Cap. Capture Master, Bombardier, Crit Status, Crit Element. Right, I've messed with this. I don't really like it that much. Yeah, we've messed around with this one. Tremor resist 3, earplugs 5, max windproof, and flinch free. It's an interesting armor set, but nobody really uses it. This is a very important one. Divine Blessing Secret right now feels pretty much like the meta for defensive skills. Alright. Anthony says, I'm putting the stream up while I knock out here in California. Good night, fellow hunters. Oh, thank you very much, Anthony. 2:23 a.m. in California over there. Hey, look, it's Queen Crooks. So what I would really like to try is a Nergigante build. That's what I'd like to try. And we're going to start by talking to this guy. And upgrading this. What do we have? We have a bunch of white sharpness. Oh, this came with the sharpness increase 5. That's pretty good. Alright, we're just going to start using our Cure and Divinity defense increase. Also, that's another thing. So 30 plus 30 defense is very interesting. We could, in theory, build a whole bunch of defense bonuses rather than attack bonuses. I don't feel like 30 defense is worth it. So obviously it'll go higher than 30. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Here's Raytheon Essence. Alright, I'm throwing on defense increase. I'm just curious. We'll play around with it. We have to play around with it, guys. We have to. That is the point of these, is to play around with everything. We have to know how it feels, not just how it's supposed to perform on paper. We have to know how it feels. We're going to add the attack increase just because we need to be filling up the bars on the side. How do you feel about building light bowguns around using as many ammo types at once as possible? That's inefficient. You don't want to do that. You know, instead of the defense increase, couldn't you just build slot upgrade and then... Well, no, because there's a cap, isn't there? Right? So if you were to build the defense skill, defense boost, that would cap out how much you... Well, there's heroics too, though. Yeah, so we have to do a defensive setup at some point. We need to know what defense increase feels like on a weapon when you max out defense increase. Let's keep adding. Raytheon Essence again. Let's do another sharp. So we got tons of Dracolite now. We could do a lot of experimentation and I can figure things out for you guys. So defense increase 4 is 40 defense. It's interesting. There's Anjanath Dominance. Oops, probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you won't necessarily see me do a lot of fighting this stream. We will do some fighting, but most of all, we will be testing things out to see how they feel. I have a very intuitive feeling of the game because of all the game time I've had. I don't know, I can't remember how much game time. It's some ridiculous. I should look it up. I have a ridiculous amount of play time. Gobbler 3. How's it going, Mary? Odogar and Essence. No, we don't want that. So we'll do attack increase. Attack increase 2. Let's store potential in this case. I personally like long gun lance for defensive builds since you can hit damage cap so easily. Yes, we discovered earlier that long gun lance is going to be a high priority for really good defensive skills. I'm sorry, weapons. Maybe the best. Arguably the safest. But you got to admit that heavy bowgun is pretty high up there too. Because with the heavy bowgun, you don't even need to get close to the monster. You can just kind of chill back with the sticky. So that's what's so good about heavy bowgun. You don't even need to be near them. Keep building this. I build it around a lot on PC, and in my personal opinion, you don't need much more defense than Health Boost 3 for most hunts. Well, yes, I would agree with you on that, wholeheartedly, actually. However, there was this interesting thing that happened in the past where they released Arch-Tempered Nergigante, and we discovered that basically they gave him enough damage that all of our standard defense wasn't enough defense. And so you could do this thing when you were fighting him where you take, I can't remember. You didn't take defense boost, but you did take guts. That's what it was. So guts and the feline food skill Moxie became really important for him. However, in theory, if you could have built very cheap defense on your build and made it so that he can't easily two-shot you all the time, then that would have been better. So, and in the past, it wasn't really worth it because there was no good ways to build up defense. But now we've got these interesting Safi'jiiva weapons where you can actually build up quite a lot of defense on them. So that's what you see me playing around with here. And what we're looking for, by the way, is Nergigante Essence. We're looking for Nergigante Essence in the meantime. Actually, Valhazak Essence will work too. Ooh, I wonder which one would be better, actually. Maybe we better check this. Wait, do I even have the... I don't know if I have the Nergigante armor unlocked. Do I? Yeah, I do. But I don't have a Glavenus mantle. Oh, interesting. So the save wizard doesn't work if you've never collected the... Okay, so if you've never collected this stuff before in the past, it doesn't help you. That's interesting to note. Nergi Claw. What do we have here? Earplugs. The helmet is max might, which actually will work well with the longsword in my opinion. Hey Patrick, he says, are those awakened abilities on PC yet? Not yet. They will be coming to PC March 12th, which should be in 3 weeks, roughly 3 weeks. So probably just the helmet is useful here. The coil's pretty good too, actually. And then when we scroll... Wow, we're getting another error. Man, what the hell? Here, let me turn off my... I'm plugged in, right? Yeah, I've got a landline directly to my Wi-Fi router. I can't believe we're having any lag at all. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. Nobody's... God, I hate the fucking internet companies. How do we have such shit internet? I swear to God, they get away with this because they have no competition at all. Recovery speed, so this is pretty high up on the list of armor pieces to grab. Speeding, so this will probably be what we wear for Black Veil Hazak. Let's go ahead and build this. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and equip the... Where is it? Is it down here? No, we've just passed it. So Ruinous Helmet and Fell Shroud Mail are on. And actually, you know what? If we're going to be using Nergigante, the Nergigante skill, we could probably actually build the gauntlets as well for Val. I can't remember. Does Recovery Up pair with Nergigante Hunger? I don't know if anyone remembers that off the top of their head. Somebody will probably know. Here, there's one right here. Recovery Up, right? Can't wait for Safi Poopy. The only thing I really don't like is the fact that you don't use any other weapon if you really want to play at the min-max or the builds. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And actually, you know what? I don't think I have... I do have Golden Loon. Sweet. But we do not have the legs. I wouldn't want to build the legs. Well, we could build this pair of legs right here, I suppose. So the coil's definitely good. Okay, so the coil's on. Guiding Wasteland Dragonbone. Oh, God. So Guiding Wasteland Dragonbone. I'm guessing I've never gathered one of these before. And actually, I would prefer to have this chest piece. But I think this actually works out the best. So we need to go to the Guiding Wastelands. Just run up here real fast. We're not going to the Wastelands to fight. We're going there strictly to gather. Actually, here, let me save this. Well, I can save the build when we get there. Oh, I know what we need. We need the, I think I have it already. Yeah, geologist. So we're going to grab geologist. Actually, wouldn't you want all 3 levels of geologist? Where's geologist? Here, geologist. Yeah. So we're going to take all 3 levels. Why the hell do I have so many of everything? What the hell? That's got to be some weird save wizard glitch. Gave me like 200 of everything. Guiding lands. Let's go ahead and depart. Look at that. All regions level 7. Wow. Ridiculous. Make a guide on that. How to get all regions level 7. Simple, you cheat. I found a weird figure moving in the ancient forest. No one knows about it. Mary says, get sponsored by a fast internet provider. I know, right? Gabriel says, why does he have so much gold Raytheon parts? Raphael says, will Safi Poopy change the meta to elementless builds again? What did he change it to? Well, it's interesting. It actually becomes blast. And that's because when you start fighting Safajiva, you'll be using all of your regular weapons. But the thing is, as you unlock the Safajiva weapons, many of the best Safajiva weapons are actually blast. So you'll end up picking up a lot of blast weapons. There's, I'm sure, some exceptions to that. Probably with the Aqua Shot is the light bowgun. You'll actually use water ammo on that. There's probably exceptions for the dual blade and the bow as well, but I'm not 100% sure on those. Yeah, I don't know exactly what those become. Joseph says, you're still live. I thought I missed you. Nope, I'm right here. I'm right here. How's it going, everyone? My late night audience, my late night audience. It is 4:30 a.m. This is a terrible time to live stream. It's one of the most inactive times on the internet to live stream. And I don't know why I'm doing it. I can't go to sleep. I just want to keep working. Yeah, probably would be smarter for me to sleep like a regular person and just wake up when there's more of an audience, but I can't help myself. You don't really need Teostra set bonus with the Nergigante hammer. It has so much white. Cole says, I'm still mad that the expansion took a lot of decos from me. It took decorations from you? I don't know what you mean. Okay, we're here, and what are we looking for? Wasting bones or something like that? So let's see. It's 6:30 in the evening for me, it says Ayuki. Ah, you must be in Japan or something like that, if I had to guess. Let's run this way. There's max potion. I have no interest in fighting anything. I'm only here for the resources. Must be from bone piles. Oh man, this is gonna suck. It's the perfect time to stream for us EU people. Oh nice. Glad to hear that. We're looking for bone piles. I'm worried that this will actually take a while. You know what? I don't even care. Here's a bone pile. Crystallized Elder Dragon Bone. That doesn't seem that important. Let me turn my volume up a little bit. Can hear my character. Also, I'm going to turn that music back on because we're not having stream lag anymore. Wonder what was causing this stream lag. It's crazy because I pay for like the really, really good internet. I pay a lot of money for this internet. And then I still have internet problems. So it's kind of like, Jesus. What are you doing, kitty? My kitty's here. She wants attention. My wife's asleep and I'm awake, so she's coming to me for pets. She's like, oh, give me all the pets. All right, my music is playing. Don't worry, anytime you stream, there will be people who watch you because we love your vids. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I have some more videos in the tubes. I'm working on them. I've been so busy with my card channel. I need to get a refocus back on my main channel. Actually, I've started to do that. One of the things I do on the card channel now is I restrict how long my live streams are. They're shorter now. I used to have like 3.5 hour live streams over on the card channel. Can you believe that? That's so much time. What are you doing, kitty? Killer Virus, you also from the Netherlands. What? Oh man, this kitty is so cute. She wants so many pets. We have 2 cats, a cute one and an ugly one. Here, I'll give you guys something to work on. Do you have a DirecTV account? I don't think so, because I don't recognize what that is. Guiding Wasteland Dragonbone. Bone obtained in the Guiding Lands Wildspire region. Thank you, Death. Death Hug. You are the man. Let me do a let me report investigation real fast. Thank you, thank you. Probably saving us a lot of time with that information. You know, I never got into the whole pendants. Guiding Wasteland Dragonbone. Bone obtained in the Guiding Lands Wildspire region. What's the monster everyone wants to fight? Is it Namiel? I can't remember. It's Namiel, right? Here's Black Diablos. Pink Wraithen. Diablos. I'm going to call out a... Oh, here's Runaner Gigante. I'm going to call out a Namiel for you guys. And you guys can fight Namiel if you want to, but I'm going to be going after the bones. Hope the stream goes well. Gotta do some stuff. See you later, man. I pay a lot of money for the internet. I have 2, and it goes out at least twice while I'm playing. Dude, it's so annoying, man. How's that even possible? You know? What is Awakening mods? Awakening upgrades is something you'll be doing with the Sophagiva weapons when they become available on the PC. Maybe I should make an Awakening guide. How do you have so many lures? I worked really hard while you guys weren't paying attention and I earned them all. Without cheating. What platform is this on? Oh god, why do people still ask that? I put it right in the thumbnail. It says right in the thumbnail, this is PlayStation. Crystallized Elder Dragon Bone. Wow. Exactly what I was not necessarily needing. Giant mining outcrop in the Coral region. I do have level 7 on every place. What? Probably don't need these, right? I need help with the Sophagiva weapons. I don't have... Did it just crash? No, it didn't crash. I need help with the Sophagiva weapons. I don't have any yet, or even the armor. I could not solo kill Sophagiva. Too bad he's no longer available. You really aren't meant to fight him solo. You're meant to fight him with a team. So, that would be my first piece of advice, is not to fight him solo. If you fight him solo, you're wasting so much time, you might as well just get a job and then pay for the internet that would let you play with friends. It would be faster. Did you ever think about some collab streams? I have thought about collab streams. I'm not entirely that interested in them. I almost did what was it? A collaboration with, I can't remember his name now. It's been so long. Is it Joe Cat? I think it was Joe Cat. That was back during Christmas. It's a long time ago. There's 5 people in the session, so I'm the only one not in the expedition right now, says Don. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Don. Damn it. Missed the bone, shake my head. My head, my damn head. Where'd I miss it? Missed the bone. Did I? You got me running back now, I'm curious. Huh, I don't know which one you're talking about. Let's grab it. Oh. How about bones over here? Any bones over here? Up top? No. Let's jump over here. I grab this bone over here. He says, in the previous zone. I'm not really worried about other zones. We're trying to get the Wildspire Waste bone, that's all. Because apparently I've never gathered one before. Unless you meant the other Wildspire Waste zone. Maybe that's what you meant. West of Region 8. Sorry if I'm not as talkative as usual. So late at night. We could talk about some fun stuff if you guys want. The Wastelands is never exciting enough to really warrant a lot of attention. We're just here for this damn bone. Are you going to be doing the event quest that is supposed to be great for warped face stones? Yes, I heard about that, and I'm probably going to be making an announcement about it and a quick guide on how to get through it quickly. Can I add you in my guild card? You'll be my first friend. I just subscribed for PS Plus 1 year yesterday. It's the reason I don't have Safajiva. If you want to join my live streams, you actually can join and play with me. The best way to do that... Oh, right here, huh? The best way to do that would be to join our Discord, and we have a channel called Session ID Chat, and anytime I go live, I let people... Oh, sweet. There's one of the... So we need 3 of these. We've got 1 now. Oh, no. Queen Crooks. So basically, as I was saying, when I go live, I usually ping the server, and then I post the session ID, and people can join from there. And we're looking right now. You could join right now if you wanted. Look, there's only 5 of us in here. So you're totally welcome to join, and anyone can. But as for friend requests, I think I don't really worry too much about friend requests these days. It will be too hard to track everyone, so I just kind of ignore all those. There's just too many people that would send me a friend request, and I just can't keep up with it. But yeah, you could join right now. If you were on PlayStation, you could join this particular live stream. The final defense setups this man is creating will be able to withstand Behemoth's meteor. Maybe. More importantly, though, I want to have a feeling for which defensive setups are going to be the strongest. And I think it will fall into multiple categories. There will be setups for being able to survive more than 2 hits from a monster. Those will be setups where it's important to have not just Divine Blessing, but something that reduces the damage you're taking overall, which means probably increasing your defense, actually. Now, in the past, we would just do that with Fortify, but you don't really want to do Fortify on a team, right? So that was the problem we ran into with Arch-Tempered Nergigante. Do you guys remember Arch-Tempered Nergigante? So the problem with him is that he deals so much damage that Divine Blessing didn't cut it, because eventually Divine Blessing wouldn't activate, and then he would get you. And so we used Guts back then. That's what we did, Guts and Moxie. And that was a really effective defense back then. Man, we're getting stream lag again. I'm plugged directly into my router. What is the point of paying so much for this internet if we are just constantly having lag at night? I'm going to call up Spectrum again. I complain all the time. I don't know why I pay so damn much. They make you pay so much for the good internet just so that you can have stream lag. I'm so disappointed in their service. God, man. I can't believe I got this or AT&T to choose from. I swear to God, what's going on here is they've decided, well, not many people use the internet at night, so they don't need as much internet. I swear to God that's what's going on. They're like, we'll just cut down on that. They don't need as much internet at night. Swear to God, that's exactly what's going on. Let's see, how are we doing? So we've collected one. Okay, the bones are almost up to level, top level again in this Wildspire Waste region. How are you today? How's your neck back after sleeping weird the other day? You know what? It still hurts, but only a little bit, so it's very manageable. Only a little bit. It's very manageable. Good internet isn't just speed, it's stability and reliability, and with streaming, there could be other factors on your comp too. That's true. I didn't think of that. You know, I went to set up the computer that was donated to me by... Oh, is his name Gold Rush? Hold on. His name's not Gold Rush. I gotta get his name right. He donated me a laptop, and I went to set it up, and then I realized it's got a plug from that you would use in the UK. And I'm not from the UK. We're from America. So I have to find a way. Crazy Gold. There we go. His name is Crazy Gold. Gold Rush. Don't you hate it when you can't remember something? Crazy Gold. He was very generous. He and his roommate donated a laptop to me, and I was going to start to maybe configure it to prepare for it to be capable of doing what I do with this current laptop. And I couldn't plug it into our plugs because we use different plugs for electricity in the US than you guys do in the UK. And so now I probably have to buy some kind of converter or just an entirely different battery pack. I'm not sure which one is going to be it, but I've got to look into that and get that started up. How many internet providers do you have in your area? We have the massive options of 2. There are 2 internet providers, Spectrum, which has consistently been bad, and AT&T, which I've never tried, but I've heard is also bad. So you get 2 options, and they both suck. They don't really compete with each other that much, and in my opinion, they don't compete with each other that much. And that's it. That's what you get. 2. How's that not like a monopoly? Ridiculous. But it's, you know, it's just how it is with companies like this providing internet. It's hard for there to be competition because it's so expensive to provide internet for everyone. You know, providing internet's really expensive. So you don't have a lot of companies because the barrier to entry is naturally very high for this kind of business. It's kind of like being an auto industry. The reason there aren't a lot of automakers is because it's so difficult to start up a car manufacturer company, which is why everyone was so impressed when Tesla did it, when Elon Musk made Tesla. So everyone thought it was definitely going to fail, and instead it's making tons of money. Everyone's speculating on the stock price right now. You gotta buy Tesla stock right now? Just keep running around. Oh, my cat's beyond. Oh. So close. Come on, man. We need the bones to reach level 3 in this area one more time, and this will allow us to build the golden loon legs. So I know this is very boring content right here, what we're doing, because the truth is the guiding lands are very boring. In my opinion, grinding in the guiding lands has been torture, in my opinion, and there's no way around that. It's just been torturous. Torturous. Here we go. Here's some bones over here. The charger is already a converter. What? Is it really? Call the company and ask if it is compatible. If so, just buy an adapter for like $5. Oh, okay. Levy says, I have one internet provider in my city, and they are crazy expensive, yet their quality is so bad, too. Hey, I have Spectrum and AT&T for options, too. Are you from Northern Nevada? No, I'm from Missouri. Just in general, for America, the two main providers are Spectrum and AT&T. As I was suggesting, actually being an internet provider requires so many assets and investment that is very hard for many companies to get into it. Without just being bought out by AT&T and Spectrum. You know what I mean? When will you accept my friend request on Prawn Hub? Come on, bruh. See on, bruh. When are you going to have... When am I going to get your access to your... what do they call that? Oh, man. It's nighttime. My brain's not as good at talking. When am I going to get access to your private Snapchat? That's what I was trying to say. Are there really only 2 internet providers in your city? Yes, that's correct. 2 internet providers, and they both suck. They suck donkey balls. We're just waiting for the bones to show up in this area. I think after they show up, what we'll do is we'll lure out a monster into the Wildspire Waste, and then we will fight that monster for a little while. In my country are 7 or 10. That sounds better. I'd rather have 7 or 10. I've heard America has really shitty internet, but I don't know how true it is. Never really been anywhere else. America, frick yeah. We have all the fast food you could eat. That's pretty good, right? That's something to brag about. You can buy baked chicken at the store for like $5. That's pretty cool. Man. How close are we? Oh, come off it, man. We're so close, but it's taking forever. Why does it gotta take so long? Death Stalker says you stream a lot. Yeah, lately I've become more of a streamer than content creator. I mean, technically it's kind of the same, but not quite the same, is it? Mr. Hell's Flash says, I love your content. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's very generous of you. BGN. I don't know what currency that is. Let me gather this, and we will update the snack fund. And that is from Mr. Hell's Flash. You guys are so generous. When do you sleep? Randomly throughout the day. I will finally... Typically what'll happen is I'll work until I can't really stay awake anymore. And then I pretty much fall asleep while working. And then I sleep for a while. And then I wake up and... I'll hang out with my wife for a little while and then just go right back to work. And so I work on this channel and I work on my card channel at the same time. I have 2 channels now. And so the volume of work that I have at my hands is like, there is no limit. I could just literally work the whole day if I wanted. And that's a little bit what I do. I just kind of keep working and working and working. There's no limit. The sky's the limit. Right now I have a whole list of videos I could make for this channel. Like, I could post it probably in the I could probably post my video list in the Discord general chat, and you guys would see it. A very long list of good, pretty solid video ideas that I just don't ever have done. And yeah, it's just something I got to work on. But what's really interesting to me right now is defense in this game. That's what interests me more than anything else. So that's what you see me working on right now. What's the max level region cap with all regions unlocked? 7? Furious, Rajang, and Brachydios. Nah, I'm good. I'm going to use Gold Raytheon Armor and level 7 defense and Health Booster and Moxie and Health Insurance. My face win. What? There we go. Giant Bone Pile is here. Where is the Giant Bone Pile? Where did it spawn? Oh, Bone Pile. Get out of here. Dooba-dooba-doo, scooba-dooba-doo. Bone Pile. Ah, the grind. We're supposed to be working on builds and we're grinding. This game is so damn grindy. I'm telling you, this is why I was having a little bit of burnout, because I was grinding 3 characters in the Guiding Lands, and I'll be honest, it was just not fun anymore. But now, with the Save Wizard and with PC mods, I should be okay. I should be able to not feel like I'm dying. Okay, so it's all reset now. We got to get 1 more of those, and then we'll be ready to make the legs. Let's go help them with Namiel for a while. Yeah. Grinding for 3 characters is a really stupid idea. It's just not fun. I don't know why I was doing it. Well, I was doing it so that I can play with all of you. But what they really need is crossplay, so that my character can just transfer between all 3 accounts. All 3 platforms, I mean. That would be perfect. Or not transfer, but just I can just log on and play with you guys. You know what I mean? I'll just play for my favorite console, or probably the Xbox. And, you know, get to use... Or probably the PC, actually. I like the PC load times, and I can use the Xbox controller over there anyways, which is what I really enjoy. Oh, Namiel's dead. Okay. Well, we'll quickly gather some Namiel parts then, and we'll lure out a monster in the Wildspire Waste region. The Master Race will definitely need the guide on Safa Jiva upgrade mechanics. Yeah, I think so too. Just something to kind of introduce you to it. You can get about 2,400, 2,600 with the alloy armor storm set, at least till the charges on the armor last. What? So I'm going to go ahead and jump over here, and we're going to lure out a monster into the Wildspire Waste and fight that monster until the bones show up. Kent says, you're still at the Grinding Lands. What are you missing? We're missing 1 more bone. We're very close to done. Very close. Well, you're not the handler. Where's the stinky handler? Here she is. Namiel stuff. Rewards. Come on. Okay, let's lure out a Wildspire Waste monster. There's Gold Raytheon, which probably nobody needs. Well, we'll have Black Diablos. Pretty fun. Let's do Black Diablos. Transfari would be only the maybe realistic scenario, or what? Why do you have 3 accounts, says John? Because I have 1 for Xbox, 1 for PlayStation, and 1 for the PS4. I wish I had the drive to do 3 accounts. No, you don't. It's awful, dude. You just grind and you grind and you grind, and you finally obtain all the parts you need for like 1 stupid thing, and then you go to your next console, and then you realize you have to do it all over again. And then you do it all over again, and you're wiping your brow, and you're like, oh, finally I'm done. And then you're like, now I get to do it a 3rd time. It'll be great. I've decided it's not great. I either need to revert. It's either going to be one way or the other. I'm either going to play on 1 console with 1 character, because that way I can still have fun. or we're going to use mods on the other two accounts. It's going to be one or the other way because I can't do it. I can't grind 3 characters. It will kill me. My brain will explode from boredom. I have a very active brain and it does not like to be bored. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, now he's mad. Are you busy this morning or afternoon? Yes. I would say so. Define busy. Go ahead and bop this guy in the back. So we're fighting Black Diablos to progress the bones in the Wildspire Waste. Boink. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Oh man, did you see the tracking on that attack? 1, 2. Oh, he's mounted. Sweet. Oh wow, that almost killed me. Shoop. Let's go ahead and soften him up. I wanted it. Oh, this got hurt. Oh! Not today, bitch! Oh, I'm dead. Apparently today. You may already know this, but you can clutch claw with your weapon draw and you must press... Yeah, I know that one. I know it. I know it, baby. Let's grab this meat platter. PC is not here for grind. If you have all stuff on PlayStation 4 or Xbox, PC is there for the crazy content. What? What's your session ID? 123 pee pee poo poo. Here it is. You gonna screenshot it? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I screenshotted it. You can always just rewind the session actually, so or rewind the live stream. Instant karma, yep. Oh, everyone's dying of this. No, this is not a defense setup. Actually, it's the opposite. It does not even have health boost. This is definitely not a defense setup. Interesting, so the bones actually haven't really leveled up in this region. Does it level up based on fighting a monster and breaking its parts, or does it level up based on time, or does it level up based on you gathering the gather points? How many hours do you have total in all accounts? Probably around 4,000? Probably around 4,000 hours. So there's the bones. And now if I gather this, will this actually increase bones? Is it bad to faint in the grinding lands? How much are your rewards lowered? Yeah, your rewards I think do get lowered a little bit. I don't think it's a big deal actually. Yeah, it looks like the bones did move up, doesn't it? So I think gathering bones is what raised the level of the bones. I try to roll it. Ren says gathering from mining spots based on gathering. Ah, okay, that's what it looked like. This music is so catchy. Let's get our gathering on. Let's do it. Avanatus becoming a member? What? Welcome to becoming the best YouTuber member ever. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like 5 a.m. in the morning. I can say anything. Hey, there's Ashuckle. Thank you so much, man. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to update the emojis for my YouTube channel, for sure. Why haven't I done that? I should have already done that. Welcome, new member. What channel in your Discord would be best to ask others for help unlocking Gold Raytheon? I asked in questions the other day with no response. Are you curious how to unlock Gold Raytheon? I actually have a video that talks about how to do that. Basically, you need to reach Master Rank 70, and then you need to do the quest with the, I believe it's like a Master Rank Brachydios, right? Not, I'm sorry, a Tempered Brachydios. It's Tempered Brachydios and, what's the other monster? I can't remember. There's 2 monsters in the quest, isn't there? Is it, I think it's Glavenus, right? Glavenus? And then once you finish that quest, Gold Raytheon, oh, the level cap in the Wildspire Waste will be increased, and then once the level cap is increased, you just go out there and fight monsters in the Wildspire Waste until you reach a high enough level to unlock the monster that you need to fight, which would, in this case, would be the it would be the Gold Raytheon. Would you mind putting your final thoughts on best defense build in a separate video? Yeah, that'll eventually happen. Hopefully. Dude, I got so many videos I can make. Dude. Watch a lot of your content, mostly heavy bowgun builds. Actually, the first stream I caught. How's it going, man? First stream, huh? First stream and you become a member. That's very cool. Giant mining outcrop popped up somewhere. Let's grab that. Oh, man, you come here for the defense builds and you get the guiding lands instead. How about that? Okay, another Wasteland Crystal. We just need 1 more of the bones. Okay, the bones are going up at least. Do the Gold Raytheon event. I would. It's a pretty boring event, but we certainly could. I wonder if it would have been faster to simply join somebody who already nearly had the bones. Do you have the Shield Weaver armor? Gameconomist is the Horizon Zero Dawn armor set built in Rocksteady mantle with about 1700 to 1800 with defense skill at max. I don't have that armor set, and to be honest with you, I'm not interested in it. And the reason for that is because when I make content for my viewers, I want all of my viewers to have access to the armor that I'm talking about. So maybe one day I will do a review of that armor set for fun. However, because the regular armor will appeal to a wider audience, I prefer to speak to a wider audience. I think actually it's really dumb that there's all this exclusive content. You know, I would be saying exactly the same thing if there was no exclusive content for PlayStation and it was simply exclusive content for the PC. I would be saying the same exact thing if it was exclusive content just for the Xbox. I don't like exclusive content. I think it's, in general, it's just a way for a company to say, hey, we'll pay you to make sure other people don't have this content. That's basically what it is, and it's absolutely silly. It's absolutely silly. It's always bothered me. I mean, maybe if Capcom was owned by PlayStation, which I don't think they are, right? Capcom's not. Capcom's an old company. They're not owned by PlayStation at all. Yeah, in that case, then yeah, fair game. If it's a if it's a first-party title, fair game. But that's not the case. They're probably paying these guys not to release the armor set to everyone, and that actually disappoints me. So I'll be sticking to armor sets that everyone can use, so that we don't have to have, this armor set that's frustrating. Whoever asked about how to unlock the Gold Raytheon, here's this video of how to unlock the Gold Raytheon. Oh, thank you, Mary. Spoken like a true gamer, brother, salute. Have you covered an analysis on Part Breaker yet? I'm really curious to learn if it is worth it in multiplayer. Well, Part Breaker's essentially is a requirement if you're going to be fighting Safajiva, and essentially if you're grinding Safajiva, right? Because if you're going to be breaking Safajiva's parts, which is what gives you the rewards, then you're definitely going to be using Part Breaker, just like with Kulf Taroth. With a lot of other monsters, it does help to break their parts. However, I don't really think that I would take Part Breaker over some sort of damage increase on my setup, or maybe defense when I figure all the defense out. I'm just testing all the defense out. I really feel like that's important here. Dude, this is taking forever. Is it because we have 4 people in here and they're not all gathering? If everyone gathers, will it actually go faster? Or is it based only on one person? If it's based on everyone, then we've been wasting our time with 4 people in here. The information on Part Breaker is so ambiguous. Is it? Namco do have long-standing ties with PlayStation. It's more of a relationship deal than monetary, I believe. Interesting. Grab this Mandragora. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh, here we go. Mining outcrop. Hunt a monster without using any health potions. Might need to make a health regen build. What? Who would make a health regen build? That's silly. Health regen's terrible. No, I'm just kidding. Health regen's pretty strong in this game. How do we donate so YouTube doesn't get the money? Great question, SnakeTube. So if you look in the description of the live stream, there is a link to a service called, Streamlabs. And Streamlabs is just PayPal. Streamlabs also takes credit card. So that is how you directly donate, and that way you don't give YouTube 30% of your money. That's how you give me money as a donation, rather than giving Google, one of the wealthiest corporations in the world, 30% of your donation. It's silly because they don't tell you. They never tell you. I think that's really sleazy of them not to tell you, hey, we take 30% of this. Yeah, they don't mention that. And so we have to, the content creator kind of has to educate his audience to tell them that. And one day I could see them saying, you're not even allowed to use Streamlabs. Yeah, they're like, no Streamlabs. It's got to be Super Chat. Silly, right? Yeah, well, I guess that's how you become the wealthiest corporation, by doing stuff like that. We don't got to tell them that we take 30%. We'll let them figure that out on their own. 30? I can understand like 10% too, right? Like 10%'s even a lot. 30? And then find out like Twitch can do worse than that? Like, whoa, man. Crazy. 30? That's like 1/3 of it. It's crazy. So I give you $10. It's like, nah, actually you gave him about $6.50. It's like, what? That was exactly what I was hoping to do. I wanted to donate to the poor CEOs of Google. Multi-billionaire CEOs.
No Google, not your money.
That's right. Thank you, Ave Natus. Ave Natus. Let me update this. 1 billionaire CEO, millionaire CEO versus... Oh. No, wait, it just caught up. Whoa, that was weird. It like snapped forward to where I'm at. Check out the artist and clip section on Discord for some custom Monster Underworld cards I had printed. Can get some more printed and send you a deck if you like them. I will take a look at them, I suppose. Let's go ahead. Man, we must be... Are we close to the bones? We're like a little over halfway done. Does resource gathering decrease other resource gathering areas in the Guiding Lands? How do you manage level cap for all areas? I'm on PC and love your content, by the way. I don't actually think it decreases, but I'm questioning if maybe Shu and Infamous Link makes it slower for it to increase if they're not also gathering. That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. This has to be some of the worst internet that we've had in live stream for a while now. And I strongly suspect it's because I'm live streaming late at night. And I suspect Spectrum is not giving me the internet that I pay for. And they're doing it because they expect me to be asleep at night rather than live streaming. And this is really upsetting. That is my suspicion. Here we go. Here's some bones. Give me your address. I can check if ATT is available in your area. I'm an ATT employee. Just PM or email me. How can I private send you a message? I use Messenger. Says Kent BG. Well, I'm not going to give you my address. I'll give my address after calling AT&T. I'll give them my address. I don't think I could give my address out to somebody I met in the chat room. Maybe there's a reference number you can give me if I do call AT&T. Would you like that? Yeah, I couldn't actually just do a speed test, says Nils. Nils, that's actually a clever idea. The only problem, Nils, is I don't think that the speed test is accurate when I'm in the middle of live streaming, because I think the live stream itself takes up a lot of the upload bandwidth, or whatever the term would be. So I think you would get skewed results precisely because I'm live streaming. Dude, it's happening again. I can see it on screen. I'm lagging. I can see it on my screen. I'm lagging. Wow, this is so garbage. YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Wow, why do I pay so much for this service? God, man, I even called them and upgraded a second time not too long ago, like 2 months ago. Also, could you give me your credit card number? I know, right? I'm an employee of AT&T. Can I have your credit card number? Jump down here. SWAT team incoming. I know, right? Have you tried testing speeds at different times of the day? I've never done that. I didn't feel like I had to do that, you know? I just kind of trust them to finally provide good service because I'm now paying so much. And it's still shit. I don't know what to say. Having more people doesn't make it slower to progress your gathering. It can make it faster, though. Oh, okay. I'm going to say gather, please. We've already spent way too much time on this. It's really sad how much time we've wasted gathering a few fucking bones, man. This is, again, this is exactly why I can't do this for 3 characters. It is absolutely insane thinking you would do this for 3 characters. On the bright side, we get to see you play in slow-mo for maximum chatness. Oh, there you go. It's like the movie 300. This is a Gameconomist credit card number right here, guys. I hacked him. Hacker man. Grab this, honey. I'll run this way. Whoa. Oh, that's signs of a turf war. I come to say that the last video was epic. I love it. I was driving and listening to you and feels like a real radio. It was epic. Good work. Oh, thank you, man. You know, I ended up getting a lot of downvotes on that last video, and I can understand why. Because some of the topics I get into are, you know, people are split on how they feel. They usually feel one way or the other way about it. And, you know, I was a little pokey-proddy with some of the language I used, but that was the point of it, was to, you know, whenever you're talking about something that people might have a disagreement over, often your job is to kind of force them to take a position and think about their position. I have the bones ready in my guiding lands. If you want to join, I'm Culper Mickey. I'm in the session. How close are we? Ah, but we're so close. We're very close. I'm just going to stick it out. Yeah, we're very close. How do you max out all areas at once? You cheat. I have a cheat engine or something like that. Ivan Natsu says, I just asked a buddy of mine who is capable installer for Spectrum. Yeah, in a lot of areas, they do throttle at night. Fuck that, dude. That's fucking dumb, man. God. How do I go around paying so much money for internet? Because it's my job to have internet. You're just paying tons of money for it. And then they're just like, yeah, we'll take that internet back from you. And you're asleep, right? They won't say anything. We'll wait for them to say something, and then we'll not throttle their internet. It's so garbage. Maybe there's like a, oh, it's happening again. We're lagging again. Oh my God. We should rename this the live stream where we do nothing but grind in the goddamn guiding lands for 3 fucking bones, and then I lag out the whole time. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I'm about to have a gamer rage moment myself right now. I'm about to freak the frick out, man. The beauty of it, it was your opinion and a real argumented one. It was nice to hear. I would love more videos like that, says Demetrios Mikulis. Mikulis? For sure, man. Alright, we're very close to the end here. We almost have the last bone. The huge one, right? Big boner, big PP. Oh my god, it's still lagging. How can it be this bad? I just don't get it. You don't need that much internet to have no lag stream. Dude. Here, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to run a test. I'm going to find out how well my computer itself is running. I don't think it's my computer, because what I did was I did a refresh on, I did a reboot of my computer. Yeah, my computer is fine actually. CPU's at 25%. Computer's fine. Look at performance real fast. Let's do a quick look at a speed performance test then. Speed test. Spectrum. Dude. Internet speed test. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the speed test right now. Oh, it's so bad. My download speed is supposed to be like 250, and I am plugged directly into the server, and it is 100. Let's see the upload. Well, the upload looks right. Right around 20 Mbps. I bet you there's no lag in the stream right now. Why would the download be so bad, though? It's literally like a third of what it should be. He says that he would recommend you call them and tell them your internet is slowed at night, and most likely they'll send a cable installer to fix it. God, man, I'm so tired of those guys, though. They come all the time, those cable installers, right? There's the bone. Oh, no, that's the, that's not bone. That's a mining out crowd over there. Download more RAM. How's it going, Nathan? I do like your great videos, so I'd like to offer my help with configuring your setup to try and get rid of the lag and all if you'd like. For sure, man. There it is. Giant bone piles emerged. And that is Lupastra. Oh, man. Did you know Lunastra has... Is it the most health or the second most health in the game? I'm trying to remember. Lunastra is ridiculous. She has an enormous amount of health. Let's run this way. She's like intentionally the worst monster. So where's that giant bone pile? Must be over here. I pay for 1,000 download, but only get like 250. Internet company says the top speed isn't guaranteed. Hate them. I know, dude. They're like, yeah, you could pay for the good internet, but you're not going to get it. Alright, so it only took us almost 2 hours. Wow, how can gathering 3 fucking bones take you 3 hours? We're going to go ahead and return. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All that just for 1 pair of legs. See, this again, this is why I couldn't do it. I couldn't grind 3 characters. It's too much, guys. Too much. But we're finally here. I can stop the complaining. We are finally here. There might be a network outage, says Camp BG. Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, maybe they're having problems. Are you sure nothing is downloading on other devices? I'm pretty confident, yeah. Pretty damn confident. Problem with the non-competitive ISP system and rules is that they're going to slack to a really bad degree. Yeah, I don't think they're competitive at all. We got put on a blacklist list because someone from my family started calling the person on the phone names after they started ridiculing us when we called for the fact that we got a broken router. Oh, you're on the blacklist. You're not allowed to call them anymore. I'm with the Spectrum, and I'm supposed to get at least 100, and I'm at 33 right now. Well, sometimes the reason they say that is because the speed's only guaranteed through the modem, not the router. And the thing is, I'm plugged in, I'm hardwired, so it just doesn't make sense. Forge equipment, armor, all that for this one pair of legs, guys. Can you believe it? All that for one pair of legs. There it is. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. I feel bad for you because Spectrum is perfect for me in New York. Interesting. New York. Michael Bloomberg. He's like, I'm from New York. Okay, so what do we have going on here? We have Divine Blessing Secret, Super Recovery, and 1 level of Hasten Recovery. But see, what I'm curious about doing is getting 1 more level of Hasten Recovery using the upgrades for the weapons. So hold on. We're going to go to Upgrade Equipment, Safi's Venom Blade, and now we're going to keep upgrading Safi's Venom Blade until we get Nergigante. So there's Kushala Dora Flight. Hey GC and people, says Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? Store the potential here. Better be some good freaking legs. I know, right? Commission Alchemy, attack increase. Well, your location has a lot to say, as it'll be deciding where you are on a line compared to the nearest node, and also how upgraded the node is due to how many customers they have in that area. Oh, let's go ahead and get this increase upgrade. So increase level defense increase level 5 gives you 50 more defense. I don't know if I care. I don't know if that's worth it compared to stacking your damage, which it's much more relevant, I think. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get your damage up. It's relatively easy to have enough defense to stay alive. I think that's the reason why we generally don't take defense bonus. Oh, there it goes again, man. Error, YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Wow. Affinity attack slot upgrade. Oh, it's so upsetting. Esclavinus and Diablos. Attack increase 5. There's status effect. Status effect, I mean. I'm curious, what does this exactly do? So we've got 210. This would change it to 240 versus just having more raw, huh? Well, obviously, you just take more raw. So we're just looking for Nergigante here. Sharded Glavinus. Hit your console with a hammer for faster performance. I know, right? Ancient Divinity. Teostra Technique. So Teostra Technique would work with Master's Touch. A lot of people actually want this one. But we want Nergi Farty. That's what we want. Here's Val Solvane. So with Val Solvane, we could put away the Val gloves and bring in the Nergigante gloves. Let's grab this real... Shall we? Because then we would restart our stored potential. We've already got... We'll try it the other way first. Yeah, we'll try it the other way first. Let's keep going for Nergigante. Defense increase 6 would give you 60 defense. Alright. So you can get 110 defense, huh? From 2 defense augmentations. It's almost like an additional piece of armor, isn't it? In terms of how much that is. Can you get multiple set bonuses on one Safajiva weapon? No, you can't. You cannot. Status effect up. Tigrex Essence, sharpness increase. Glavinus Bariath. Wait, why did my stored potential go away? Oh, because we went to defense increase 6, that's why. Duh. Ancient Divinity. Wow, so Nergigante Hunger must be really rare. Or maybe it's just bad luck in this case. That's also possible. There's Bariath and Velkhana. Tigrex up Essence. Velkhana Divinity. Stored potential is at maximum. Oh, okay. Interesting. Here it is, Nergigante Essence. Oh, look at that. That is a 5-star. So that would mean Nergigante Essence is actually pretty rare. That's interesting to note. It's actually rarer than the Valhazak Divinity. So now we're just looking for more defense, is what we're doing at this point. We're going for the defense augmentations. Surprisingly, they're not that common. Yeah, we get a lot of attack increase. How do I edit my save files on PS4? You need a service called Save Wizard. It's expensive, and then you have to go figure out how to transfer saves around. I don't think I'll explain it in this video. I'm not even sure if Capcom is okay with me using this. They probably aren't. Teostra Technique. Huh, Teostra Technique's not even considered a 5-star rare. So the Nergigante thing is pretty... Oh, look, Gold Raytheon Essence is also considered really rare. Huh. Gold Raytheon Essence is considered 5-star rare. I wonder why that is. I wonder if maybe Capcom considers Divine Blessing Secret more valuable than the other skills, and that's why it's more rare. Also, again, have you guys noticed that we are not actually getting defense increase options? Look at all this. We get all this. I want defense increase. Great news. Just got a message that my $600 lily got shipped. Whoop, whoop. Oh, nice. Demetrio says, I'm on PC. Are the Safajiva weapons the new meta? Yes, they are. They will replace pretty much everything, is what will happen. Look at this. We can't get defense increase. It's just not showing up at all. Did you guys notice that? I think it's because Capcom doesn't expect defense increase to be chosen. Look at that. Teostra Technique, Attack, Affinity. can't get rid of my attack increases because it's not giving me defense. Look, sharpness. Oh, Solo the Dolo says you can only get one defense. Oh, very interesting. Did you notice a pure Dracolite? Yes, I've actually never received pure Dracolite. Here, let's back out. So we're done then. If we can only get one defense increase. Alright, this is what the build's looking like now. Check it out. Divine Blessing Secret, Super Recovery, and Hasten Recovery. What? That's a pretty strange build, isn't it? But let's go ahead and start putting in the decorations now. So we are running maximum might because of the helmet. Which, for this particular weapon, is okay. It's not a big deal. The longsword has a lot of moments where maximum might can activate. Take the friendship charm off. So do I not have Rocksteady? Looks like I don't have Rocksteady. Wow. We're putting Glide and Mantle instead. So we have all the decorations. And then for our decorations, what should we actually have? Brace, Handicraft, KO, Latent Power, and Challenger. I thought there was a max might health boost. I wonder if they're only able to... Are they only able to offer me ones I already own? I think they are, because I don't see a part breaker vitality either. Oh, interesting. So the way the save wizard appears to work is it can only boost the number of decorations that you've already unlocked in the past. If you've never unlocked it, it can't unlock it for you. That's interesting to note. Let's get crit boost. We'll get crit down here as well. So crit boost is important. Weakness exploit is very important as well. Weakness exploit. Here it is. So we can only get as a medium decoration. We're going to go ahead and replace crit boost with this, and hold on, let me look for skills again. So we're still playing with limited decorations, I would say then. Oh, well, this works perfectly. Why do I only have one of those? Weird. Okay, so we have Divine Blessing for crit boost, weakness exploit. We need health boost still. And I can't decide whether to... Well, we'll find out. Let's go ahead and unfilter real fast. 1, 2... Why is free element so expensive to build for? Because nothing is free. We've got health boost 2. We need health boost 3, recovery up 3, and recovery speed 3. That's my goal right now. And divine blessing as well. Let's start with divine blessing. Wherever it is. Did they hide it? Oh my god, I hate their system so much. The way this is sorted. It's really, really bad. Part breaker, agitator, max might. So that would finish max might. There's max might finished then. We have health boost, recovery up, and recovery speed left. Flinch free, handicraft, KO, throttle, challenger. Well, if I had to choose amongst these, handicraft's definitely very tempting. And then when it comes to the other skills, Power Prolonger, Part Breaker, KO, Agitator, Mighty. Let's go with the Agitator. And for recovery speed, we only have small decorations, so now we have a small decoration for Vitality. Actually, we'll put recovery speed there. We'll go back to health boost and finish this out. Okay, so we have 2 levels of Challenger now, because that was our best option. That leaves us with 1 giant decoration slot. So let's look at what we have. Divine Blessing. Oh man, we got lag again. It's so unbelievable how bad this is. God. Unbelievably bad internet. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade our charms. Oh, we don't have Tempered Thunderpelt. Interesting. So there's still a lot we don't have. So recovery, Fire, Water, Thunder, Blaze. Wide range, Divine Blessing, Botanist, Geologist, Stealth. Free Meal, Centown, Fortify, Capacity Boost. Quick Sheath, Speed Sharpening. Crit Draw, Marathon Runner. I'm looking for something that makes a lot of sense. Weakness, Exploit, Resentment, Heroics. Heroics actually kind of makes some sense. Yeah, so Heroics makes sense because we have health recovery, right? Let's go Heroics. I'm so angry at my internet providers. It really is making me quite upset. Yeah, Heroic is level 1. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade it though. We need Tempered Green Scale. Ooh, this can go all the way up to level 5. What? I didn't know that about the Heroics charm. Really? All the way to 5? Wow, that's really good. They really want you to use Heroics. I didn't know that. See, that's... If you don't test this kind of stuff, you don't learn it. If you don't play with it... Because nobody uses Heroics because it's a defensive skill. Tempered Green Scale. Of course, on the other hand, maybe Heroics will never be activated because I'm already too defensive. Let's go ahead and augment these real fast. Oh, can't do that. Can't do health regen either. We need Guiding Reef Dragonbone. Wow. Wow, dude. So all of your stuff you have to have unlocked at least once. Well, that's good to know. That was remarkably cheap. Wait. So what is this? The 166 goes to 184. Okay. They're all going to be the same, right? 156 goes to 174. This is something I haven't even done on Xbox. It's too expensive. Not the spheres, the unlocking the augmentation itself. So your weapon is capable of adding 60 defense to your setup. Is that worth it? Fully upgrading the armor only brings it up by 18 more defense. It kind of makes 60 more defense seem appealing somehow. I don't know why. 983 defense. Alright, so what do we need? We need tempered... Let's just start unlocking stuff. It looks like we have no choice. Sadly. We want the grit charm, right? Here it is. The guiding lance. Tempered Raytheon. Well, you know what? The nice thing is that we're able to go get that material very easily now. Thanks to the save wizard, because we have all the lures. Tempered Raytheon. Where's Tempered Raytheon going to even be at? Wait, no. Heroics is the opposite playstyle to defense, says Sherm C. Well, I suppose you could make that case, Sherm C. What's interesting about Heroics, though, isn't the fact that you get a large bonus damage when your health goes low. What's also interesting is that it gives you a pretty substantial boost to your defense as well. So, again, going back to, like, let's say Nergigante, when he became Arch-Tempered, a lot of our defensive options like health boost didn't really matter as much. Same with the Divine Blessing, by the way. Didn't really matter as much because he could two-shot you. And so Divine Blessing doesn't always activate, and you don't have enough health to survive a two-shot, even with health boost. So that's why we ended up turning to Guts and Moxie. So I'm putting this build together, and this is, right now this is a health regen build, but it would be interesting if Heroics ends up making it so that monsters can't two-shot you. Wouldn't that be interesting if they couldn't two-shot you? So if Heroics could be one charm that you put onto your character, you get a big damage and defense buff when it activates, and then it keeps you alive, that would be very interesting. On the other hand, we could have maybe just gone for Guts. Maybe we could have just gone for the Bazigue's Guts skill. Cole says, I really hope they bring the Zero Horizon event to PC, seeing as that game is coming to PC. What's the best weapon to defeat Shara Ishvalda? I think the fastest speedrun is with the heavy bowgun using elemental ammo, isn't it? Pretty sure. There's also pierce ammo for fighting Shara Ishvalda. I believe I have a video, counter build video on using a heavy bowgun. You should see my cat. She's over on the floor laying down in a loaf. She looks like a loaf. I really hope they bring the Zero Horizon event to PC. PC! Let's go ahead and have a meal. We're going to have the Chef's Choice platter. I'll see this build again. Divine Blessing, Health Boost, Recovery at Recovery Speed, Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit, Max Might, Agitator, Heroics 2, and Divine Blessing Secret, Super Recovery, Hasten Recovery. This will be very interesting. My prediction is that we take damage, but it doesn't matter. We just heal all the damage back, and the monster can't kill us. This is what we need, right? We'll find him in the Wildspire region. I feel like the Wildspire region is less complicated. Alright, so apparently I need 3 of those. Tempered monsters themselves hit really hard already. I can't imagine arch-tempered versions. Exactly. So, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Heroics may seem like it's not going to be useful on a defense build now because most of the difficult monsters won't do enough damage to make Heroics activate. So if you've got a defense build going already, why bring Heroics? But if the arch-tempered monsters do hit hard enough, and we don't know how strong they'll be yet, if they do hit hard enough, it will matter. Where do you suppose Raytheon is? She gonna spawn over here, or is she gonna spawn on this side? Maybe she's spawn on this side. Heroics should start working progressively as soon as player starts taking damage to be more useful to an average hunter. We'll grab this real fast. Could she spawn already? What the hell, man? Is she already up here? Maybe she's already up here and I just haven't seen her. No? Why do they do this? We did lure her out, did we not? I'm not just losing my mind because it's late at night. Did we not lure out Raytheon? I'm pretty sure we did. What the hell? Still no Raytheon. Well, let's jump back to camp. Maybe I'm just imagining having lured it out, and I've gone crazy because it's so late at night. I think Ray Jane counts as an elder. Yeah, but when you lure something out, whatever needs to go away goes away. Oh, he says someone is joining, that's why. Is it really? The monster won't be lured out? There it is. Alright, good. Yeah, you might have been right about that then. Let's get over there. Late at night. Gameconomist is 6 a.m. in the morning. Lol. Yeah, I know. I mean early in the morning. I've gone to bed. Let's go ahead and grab this tail. Bruh! So check it out. Super Recovery is already healing me, right? Super Recovery, Recovery Speed, and if I'm doing enough damage, eventually Nergigante Hunger will do it as well, right? Oh, there it goes. I still didn't reach. I bet you in the past that would have reached. Alright, but I'm mostly just watching to see how well we health recover. Bruh! Yeah, I'm just watching my health bar right now. So, oh, Heroics did activate. Check that out. Whoa, look at that. Between Heroics and Divine Blessing, almost no damage was taken at all there. See, this is what I'm so interested in, because if between those two skills you just really have a lot of hits left at the end of your life, what's going to happen is you're going to eventually heal that stuff back up using Nergigante Hunger anyways. God, she keeps getting away from me. I couldn't hold it anymore. So Heroics is active. Check my health bar out, guys. Keep an eye on my health bar. I just want to see how long we can stay alive without actually healing. Oh, interesting. Did I release it too late? I don't know. It seems like we're getting a ton of health regen. Keep in mind, the longsword is not health regen augmented. Okay, guys? That's the third part. Think about that. So, health regen augmentation with recovery up. Think about that for a second. Oops. Wrong button. I meant to push the other button. Okay, look. We got poison there, and we're almost dead now. I'm dead. Nope, I rolled it. Let's go ahead and heal. So we couldn't handle poison fire. Ailments, huh? Mary says, what is Lance? Never heard of it. You should go back to sleep. I'd rather use other weapons for fast quests. Gun Lance with no gun sounds useless to me. Why would we skip bringing the gun, though? Wow, look at that, more lag! It is just all lag all night. All night is lag. Let me go ahead and sharpen up here. How would a real-life gun lance feel? Pretty heavy. It looks like a very heavy weapon. Speaking of which, do we only need to pick these up? I think we only needed to pick these up. Yeah. So there's everything we needed, probably. Okay, so this time Ray Zhang's dealing damage to us. Demon's gotten grabbed. Hey man, you said something about a thing called save. Care to explain? I'm probably not going to explain, actually. You'll have to Google it yourself. Way more PlayStation 4 time. How's it going, Dodogama the Doge? Got this Raytheon material, that's what we're here for. Alright. So my thoughts on this, it seems really powerful, actually. Again, remember, I don't have a health regen on my build yet. And if we did have health regen, I think it would be very ridiculous. The other thing is, we can build for something like poison resistance if we wanted to. The only problem is probably lack of damage. There's not going to be that great of damage on this build. But, I mean, we do have crit boost, weakness exploit, and, you know, I'm sure maximum might is activating sometimes. You know what I mean? Nice. It still hit me. I don't know what the timing is on that move. Yeah, so the health, the recovery speed and the super recovery are not that powerful when it comes to dealing with ailments like the fire ailment or the you know, the burn or the poison, right? Oof. Heroics is activated. So this is also, again, very interesting, this part for me. We only have level 2 heroics. And I'm trying to determine what would it be like if we had like level 5 heroics, which is what we're working on. We're working on heroics charm. Oh, and we're still alive. We're still alive and we're not healing. I suppose this would be the most dangerous point, right? Oh, nope. Heroics. Damage taken reduced, man. Divine Blessing and Heroics together, huh? Oh, imagine not hitting that tail right there. It's like, ow. I've googled what is a gun lance? Why would you put a stick on a gun and make it useless? Lance with gun that do not shoot. Mary, how dare you say those words? I'm a mod. A boom boom stick. That's how I dare. Heroics plus a health regen would probably actually be better with the poison flame ailment since you're constantly at that threshold. What? Oh, probably be better with the poison flame ailments. Gunlance is the second best weapon after the greatsword, of course. Alright, so we got the materials we needed. Let's go ahead and back out. We're going to go ahead and craft our heroics charm now. Okay. All right. I couldn't go to the gathering hub. I got to be able to go to the gathering hub. There we go. It's like using bow to shoot Nerf darts. Why would you put a stick on a gun? Greatsword is obviously the superior weapon. How's it going, Thumper World? Hey, Thumper World, check it out, man. I got a save wizard going. All right, let's pick up these skills. I just don't like gun lance compared to the lance. Yeah, they definitely feel very different. But the gun lance is definitely outperforming the lance as well. Thumper World. This episode brought to you by Thumper World. Yeah, Thumper World made some really large donations, and we got PlayStation Network, and we got the Save Wizard running. That feeling when Gameconomist deserved a card to that Raytheon on at least a dozen occasions. Obviously, this stick is useful for attacking Ray Jang. That's right. Poke him in the booty hole. Wow, we have 300 people watching at 6 a.m. in the morning. That's pretty wild. I'm not even doing anything especially fun. I'm just kind of grinding, really. So we're going to run down here. That reminds me. Let's go to upgrade equipment. All right, grid charm level 4. Now we're missing a shadow core ore. What did the shadow core ores come from? Tempered level something's monsters? Was it tempered level 3? Was it tempered level 2? So we got to get that next. We're at level 3. We want to be at level 4. Speaking of which, we never filled these in. So let's get skills. Where can we get heroics at? Here it is. We'll finish off heroics in these slots as well. So we technically... Oh, well, we didn't even need the 5th level, did we? EU peeps here. Let's run up here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Guten Morgen. We're going to do special rewards. Do. Random drop from T3 Investigations. You're the best. Thank you very much, man. All right, let's get a... I thought it was 3. I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3. Wait, do we not have any T3 Investigations? Whoa, really? Not a... Oh, here we go. We have Kieran. Oh, these are from high rank. No, these don't count. So for those of you who are in the session with me, we need T3 investigations with as many rewards as possible so that we have a chance for Shadow Core. In the meantime, let me eat for... Pay with the voucher. And we need to eat for luck. Is there a lucky platter? Yeah, there we go. Lucky liquor platter. Let's see if anyone else posted already. Kai posted. Kai probably just posted it.
I know you've been working hard out there.
You've been working hard out there. Ruiner Nergy Farty. Thank you so much, man. Hey, look, we can only faint twice. So this is a terrific time to test our defensiveness. Let me think. When we come back from this fight, I think what we'll do is we'll go back to the guiding lands and we'll get a coral reef dragon bone as well. Jar Jar says, "Can I join?" There might still be room. Let's see. Is there room? Yeah, there's still room. How's it going, by the way, Case? Case comes over to our card stream and says hi over there too, doesn't he? Lance is for a man with a small pee-pee, says Vlad. Fun fact, coronavirus more effective than gun lance and lance. Oh, man. How's coronavirus doing over there? Let's find out. Let's find out who's dead today. Oh. Oh, man. CNN is on full brainwash mode. No news on coronavirus. God, I hate reading their stuff. It's always so cringy. All right, let me try Googling coronavirus since we can't find the news we want on the actual news channels because they're all busy trying to convince you to vote a certain way. Coronavirus cases soar in South Korea. Ooh, that's sad. Yikes. Surge in South Korea cases linked. Surge. Oh, China prison outbreak raises alarm. What? Here it is. So let's ready up. It appears that the outbreak was traced back to a church in South Korea. That's it, guys. You go to church, you're gonna be dying earlier. You're gonna be seeing God sooner. Undercutting Beijing's effort to show progress in containing the deadly epidemic. South Korea's cases skyrocketed to 204. Damn. As worries mount that the country is becoming a new hotspot for infection. Damn. Earlier, a handful of Chinese prisons reported nearly 500 new cases. Wow. Oh, man. Italy has confirmed its first 3 cases of coronavirus. Dude. Alright, let's go kill some monsters. This is an ugly armor set combination, isn't it? None of it seems to match. Imagine being in prison for something, right? And coronavirus makes its way to the prison, and then literally everyone gets coronavirus. I would be ready to break out of that prison with any method. I would be going crazy if I was stuck in a prison. It's so unfair. It's like a death sentence, basically. And imagine if your crime isn't even like a big deal. Imagine you're in jail for theft or something. Well, now it's a death sentence. I don't like theft, but I don't consider it like that serious of a crime. You wouldn't kill someone over it. Stuck in there with the coronavirus. Fuck that, dude. Is he already exhausted or is he mounted? I think he's mounted. Frick no, man. Wouldn't it have been cool if we reached the tail, actually? Corona is getting out of control. I told you that coronavirus was more effective than gunless and lance. To cure corona, we need mass supply of Nullberry. Alakai says, well, it was made official that China only reported 6% of the coronavirus deaths on the official death certificate was from a leak with confirmed info at a China State cremation facility worker. Really? Dude. Ain't no defense build for the coronavirus. Oh my god. Cookie Cutter says, theft. No death sentence. Only cut off his arms. I know, right? I don't know why you do that as well. I mean, I guess that kind of stuff happens when you don't have a good justice system. So you feel like you need to be more extreme to the prisoners. They do that kind of stuff like in Venezuela. If you get caught cheating, I'm sorry, not cheating. If you get caught stealing, they sound very similar to each other. They'll like cut your hands off. And it won't be like a... Oh, snap. It won't be a crime that the cops are administrating. It's something that the citizens themselves are doing because, you know, they need to deter theft and they don't have a fancy guard that they can, a prison that they can run. So they're just like, all right, well, let's shoot you in the hand and then now you won't steal next time. They do really crazy stuff. The wild, wild west out there. Look at that. So that's going to be... Wait, that was just how much damage we took? Damage taken reduced, huh? I'm actually kind of trying to take more damage. Imagine being on a cruise ship and someone gets infected, but instead of evacuation and quarantine, you are stuck there in a melting pot that's not equipped to handle something like that. Yeah, it's so crazy ridiculous. Probably going to be lawsuits and wrongful deaths and stuff like that. Whoa, I don't feel like I can die right now. I feel like indestructible. They didn't build a fluvial. Let's let him hit us. I'm curious. Yeah, we take no damage because of Divine Blessing Secret, but then also look at how fast we recover our health. And then look, now that we're done with our red health, super recovery is going to take us over that. That's crazy. The question is, does a vampire build do better than like just straight defense build? You know what I mean? We've always known that health recovery is really strong in this game. We'll let him do it again. Maybe it won't get us Divine Blessing this time. Oh, doesn't matter. He missed us. Look at that. Look at how fast our health comes back. It's so ridiculous. Oops, we bounced off of him. Sharpen. Let that nergy damage is kawaii as frick. What? Oh, lel. Oh, that was cool. Damn. Brrr. If he's gonna stagger, I'm gonna go for it. Darn it. Coronavirus. What's the death toll for coronavirus at this point? Man, imagine being in South Korea and contracting coronavirus at this point. Coronavirus death toll. Death toll. Iran reports 2 more deaths, 13 new cases of the coronavirus. Wow. It is literally like the game Plague right now. A religious fringe in South Korea feared as hotbed of coronavirus transmissions. Sorry, I'm like reading. Two Beijing hospitals quarantined amid fears coronavirus infection will spike in the capital. Okay, there we go. So we took full damage there. Didn't actually seem like that much. Oh, there we go. So Heroics is activated. I'm going to let him hit me again. Oh, nope. I'm going to get injured. Or I'm going to get healed is what's going to happen. Never mind. Somebody trying real hard to be the healer. Alright, so we got knocked down again. Damage taken reduced. Bruh. Okay, so this is Heroics. So we got full-on Heroics. Our defense is at 1,083, huh? Can he kill us? There we go. I did die. Rewards taken to 0. How did somebody already die? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize somebody had already died. I was just testing defense. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't have to do that at all. I didn't realize we were... Oh, I should have checked. I was just testing our defense. I wanted to see how much he had to do to kill us, and if we could survive with a very small amount of health left. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. I was not paying attention to how many people had died in the quest at all, because I assumed he's so easy that no one had died. Oh. Oh no. I owe that guy an apology. Bruh. Oh. I didn't even think about the number of lives we had left. I'm gonna make the sad face. First, I request people post the I request people post Ruiner Gigante, and then I'm the one who causes it to fail because I'm over here with my thumb up my butt testing the heroic skill out. I wanted to see if, with a very small amount of health, we could survive an attack. That's all I wanted to see, and we did actually. But with the very last piece of health, it was enough to knock us out. I just didn't know anyone else had died. I actually thought the fight was so easy that there's no way anyone else could have died. And we're like talking about coronavirus here, so I just didn't see it. All right, let's go ahead and have a meal. Dude. Nobody ate for feline safeguard. Why would anyone skip safeguard? It's so strong. Safeguard should be like a default meal, guys. I don't know what you possibly could have been eating otherwise. They attack up large, I guess. Alright, I ate for the attack. I ate for the safeguard. Dude. So I was reading this article. There are now 396 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Beijing. That's interesting. Man. Disquiet grows as China appears to massage the virus statistics. So they're not telling us the truth about how many people have been affected by the virus. A Hubei Health Commission official suggested the agency was not being transparent and accurate with the reported case numbers at a time when statistics have fluctuated wildly and inconsistencies have emerged in China official data. Yeah. They did that with Chernobyl a lot. Remember that, guys? The Russians, Soviet Union didn't want to, you know, make the catastrophe look as bad as it was, so they kept fudging the numbers. Do-do-do-do-do, Scooby-Doo. I'm just reading it. Wow, we got some frame drops there. First viruses confirmed in Italy. Man. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and jump back to the comment section, the chat room. It's ridiculous. Hey man, for the record, getting hit twice in a row by that divine will kill anyone. Oh, by that dive, he says. Gameconomist, not carding should be a defense strategy, lol. Well, I wasn't even fighting him. I was literally just standing in front of him and waiting for him to hit me because I wanted to see what we could survive. Because I'm like, think of it like stress testing the build. I'm stress testing the build, but I did not realize we were doing it at a time where we had no lives left. Because I obviously, if I'd known that, I just wouldn't have done that. I would have just used a max potion. Why are we getting all this weird lag? He keeps jumping between people. It's really annoying. Whoa, we're getting crazy lag. Also, I noticed nobody wants to soften him. That's the problem when you have a weapon that requires 2 hits to soften. Nobody does it. Well, his arms are softened. Maybe I'm just looking at his head. That's probably it. Speaking too soon. let him hit me. So even with Divine Blessing not activating, we actually did heal up a bunch pretty fast. What happened to putting the session ID in the description? We used to do that, we don't do that anymore. Randaroo says, does meterless Weep Slash have any iframes? What? I don't know what he's talking about. Oh right, we actually only have Heroics 4, don't we? We would need our mantle to be on for Heroics 5. We should have an extra life for me to screw around with now, so I'm going to continue to test the build. I could heal right now, obviously, is what I'm saying, but I'm not going to. Oh, did not expect that. I could have let him hit me there too. Okay, we're gonna eat this. Is he mounted? No, he's not mounted. Oh my god, the whole thing missed. Oh my god, he's just out of range. Isn't that annoying? Who's he chasing after? Stop chasing, dude. There are two versions of Weave Slash, the sheathing attack, one that burns meter and one that doesn't. You mean spend your gauge, right? Your shoot, what's the name of it? Spirit gauge. You're talking about one that spends your spirit gauge levels. That's burning meters. I don't know if that's a very good way to describe it. It's called the spirit gauge. That's why I was confused. Dude, I've been doing no damage to him. He keeps running perfectly away from me. Super Recovery Hunting Horn would heal the red damage by the time you get up. Nuh-uh. Defense Dragon Pierce build is Big Brain. Oh my god. If I recommended that as like a top 10 build or something, people would hate me so much in the community. They'd be like, why would he recommend that to new players? He's ruining the game. Oh, he's fighting down in the water. Alright. We can do that. Take this off. Oh, I didn't have enough. Okay. I know that if you spend the gauge, you get iframes. I just don't know about the meterless version. It's called the spirit gauge. It doesn't. You don't spend meter either. You spend the levels of the meter, which is different, right? So the meter, which is actually the gauge, it fills up, and it. When you talk about the word burn, this suggests like using up of like probably what you would describe the bar itself. So your language is really confusing here. It doesn't. There's the, what is it? The EI slash and the EI here. Spirit slash, right? So Spirit slash is the one that spends the levels, whereas the EI slash, what it does is it gives you recharge on your spirit gauge. It actually fills the bar up. Yep. If you spend the gauge, you get... I already read that. Incoming double cart on totally unchallenging endgame content. Probably. Can we not kill him here? Oh, come on, man. He's so close. He's so close! Nice job. Nice job on the knockdown. Your index must be huge. Big peepee. He is asking if the sheath attack that fills your gauge up have any iframes. The answer is no. Actually, the answer is yes, it does. So if you're talking about EI slash, that's the one that does not spend your spirit gauge levels. EI slash does have it's not iframes. They're poise frames. So in other words, they work kind of like the tackle on the greatsword. So yeah, you won't literally iframe through the attack, but your damage that you receive will be greatly reduced and your character won't be knocked back. So you receive poise frames during the EI slash. During EI Spirit Slash, the one that does actually spend your levels, you also do receive, I believe it's an actual iframe. Yeah. I should make a longsword guide. I've played with it enough that I could easily make a guide on this weapon. Big brain build. Defense Dragon Pierce build with power shot. Logs is like, huh? Yep, there are poise frames on the EI slash. I've tried Crit Draw Dragon Piercer build and they're pretty powerful. The only thing is that I'm bad at bow. Oh my god. Not carving the monster? Wait, did I not carve the monster? Oh, and did I get the Shadow Core ore? I wasn't even paying attention. I should make a Dragon Piercer build to annoy all the people who hate that build. Log said, damn, I thought I knew everything. I can show you. If I keep using a longsword, I'll be able to show you. Dog's like, he didn't cart this time. So boring. I want to know what else is going on in the news. Did you know the Democrats just had their debate with Bloomberg? Michael Bloomberg? Russia's looking to help Trump win in 2020. Election security officials tell lawmakers. Damn Russians. Get out of here, Russia. The Russians are like this classic James Bond villain going, God. Meanwhile, we have like the UK often like weighs in on our elections. They're allowed to say what they want. Power shot on Dragon Piercer with defense. Let's see. We're going to do that for sure, Mary. But first, we're going to upgrade the Grit Charm. But we didn't get Core Ore. What a pity. So that's going to be... Obtaining the Shadow Core Ore is going to be at the top of my to-do list for the next live stream. Alright? Let's go ahead and save. Also, let's take a look at our weaknesses. -9 Thunder, -1 for Dragon. Alright, I think that's going to go ahead and be the end of the live stream. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up there. Didn't Russian help him win in the first place? It was the evil Russians. Ha 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 ha. You guys thought you had freedom? No, it was I, Vladimir Putin. I will decide your elections. But yeah, anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. I have to go to bed, guys. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. We'll continue working on this build. Okay, I'm going to thank you all for watching. I can't even talk properly. And I'll see you guys next time.